everyone, this is Archive12, and today we are catching up on some of the reactions that I was unable to get to last week. Fortunately, this week seems to be a bit of a dead week for Nerdcore because I haven't seen anybody post anything today. That gives me time, however, to catch up on like some of the songs that I missed because I was sick. You could probably still hear it in me, although for the most part, I have been fully recovered for about 5 days or so. I'm still like got some residual crap going on, so I apologize for my voice, but yeah, no, I have missed out on some stuff, and we're gonna be fixing that today. Starting with Daddyphatsnaps' Garp rap, "Wish You Would" from One Piece. This features Peso Pete, which has been a while since DPS has had Peso Pete on a track, so I'm excited for that, as well as Mix Williams. Don't know if Mix is going to be doing any of his normal voiceover work, if he's going to be singing or rapping in this, or if he's doing anything with the instrumental. I suppose we'll find out. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing, I will be talking about it. Also down below is a link to my Patreon, where you'll find longer form reactive videos to various anime and TV shows, such as Solo Leveling, which the second episode of Solo Leveling will be out on the $3 tier of my Patreon, I want to say by the end of next week. So keep an eye out for that, alongside Dragon Ball Daima episode 5, I think I'm on. That one will also be out next week, as long as everything goes the way I'm hoping it will. Otherwise, it'll be out the week after. I'm trying to ramp up my Patreon so that way I'm able to produce more content for you guys. I'm woefully behind on Dr. Stone and Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Gundam Requiem for Vengeance, and I really need to catch up on those and actually finish Requiem for Vengeance and Skeleton Crew. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. So I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to wrap some stuff up and have some completed content for you guys. But in the meantime, let's get to the Nerdcore reactions. Without further ado, let's get started.
I wish a motherfucker would. Wish you would. Wish you would. I wish a motherfucker would. Wish you would. Wish you would. Don't let it get misunderstood. Don't let it. You would've did it if you could. If you could. You would. See me in the pub. Don't try me. See me in the club. Don't try me. See me with the buzz. Don't try me. People see me with a gun. Don't try me. You would've did it if you could. So I say. I wish a motherfucker would.
Okay, before we allow Peso to pop off, because I get the feeling he's about to like completely blow us away with some incredible energy, kind of like what he did with the Blackbeard rap that DPS released a while ago. I get the feeling we're about to get the same sort of energy here. The braggadocious energy, if I'm to steal a phrase from Schwabity, is intense. This entire thing feels like a flex. Like that entire chorus, that hook felt like nothing else except for a giant flex towards whoever might be challenging DPS or Peso or Mix Williams. Like everybody here just, I get the feeling is going to pop off and do, as like I said, essentially what they did with the Blackbeard rap, which is to talk some mad shit and basically walk the walk to back it up. I don't know. There's a lot of arrogance and pride mixed in with the way that DPS decided to sing that. It's not just the lyrics, it's the way he decided to sing it. Just being all like nonchalant about it, but at the same time also it's that type of nonchalance that's like, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try me. See what happens. And there's something about that just strikes me as fun and interesting and very arrogant. But is it really arrogance if you can back it up? Because I really don't think it is. I think that's just justified confidence. And I just feel like that's just the natural environment that DPS likes living in. And to be frank, he's really good at emphasizing it. So let's see what Peso has to say.
Flag, I get red, hockey fist, crack your head, brace for impact, coming in. This get bad music. Oh, I fuck for my kids. Like taking a boot, these iron feet. You heckle the group, I'm not smack at your legs. It's a galaxy impact. Too big. Years in the shade really did to the kid. Like, hey, you get crushed on my aura, my actual weight carry away, you can't hold it. I'm actually lit. Accolade shot out order, my max out of bitch ship to him with toe out. What was his name? Bitch, you know now. Impact friend. When a punch to go down. Stay your lane. You gon' keep with the ghost house. Running with gang. Then fucking we show down. Big dog. Bro, wanna fight, but you dying on sight. Get me wrong, get me right. Either way, it's good night. If it's longer, it's like showcase my might. Got a D in my name, boy, ain't no surprise. Seen them pick my look, and now they want a little bite. If you ain't respect the law, goodbye. Like you get impressed, I hop out the sky. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I mind my business. No, I got hands for the tussle. Trying to get rid of you all.
All
I feel
right.
like LeBron. These niggas D'Angelo Russell. Check out your feet without straining the muscle. Face like a speed bag, boy, I stay in my duffel. Leave your teeth all galaxy impacted before you could make a rebuttal.
I because I haven't seen One Piece, I know nothing about Garp. So I don't know. I'm not catching the bars, but I'm catching the number of times those bars are being used. Galaxy Impact has been said at least 3 times now. Peso kind of popped off as I expected him to do. There was a lot of like aggression behind that arrogance that he put into his side of the rap. And again, I don't think it's really arrogance if you can back it up. That's just justified confidence. So that just was a lot of fun to listen to. But what I wasn't expecting was Mix to just slide right in, like just to pick up the baton and move before Peso had even finished enunciating the last word of his verse. I felt that was a really smooth transition, and it caught me off guard enough that I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna pause it right now because I feel like I'm gonna screw up the flow. But that was it. That was real smooth. I don't know. Something about this just makes me feel. The other song that it reminds me of, again, One Piece from TPS, is his what is it? Don Flamingo, is that the name of the character? His Black Air Force Energy song. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit as well, as the Blackbeard song, only in its energy, not necessarily in the style or the lyrics. This definitely feels more like the Blackbeard song in the overall style, but just the way that the energy these guys are bringing in, the Black Air Force Energy song, the Don Flamingo song, I think that one is the one that's closer to like how much justified confidence is being put on display here. But in the same vein as, you know what? Honestly, now that I think about it, it's not the Blackbeard song I'm thinking of. It's his Kid Buu song. That's the song that like this most feels like. And if you know the like DPS's Kid Buu song, you know that song in many ways, not just in like the fact that it's like so cleverly crafted, but in many ways that song is just utterly disgusting. Okay, you know, in a good way, but like still, it's just like that one hits harder than I think anything that he's produced for a while. And this song kind of reminds me of that. I think it's the cowbell, to be perfectly honest. I think it's the cowbell in the instrumental. It calls back to that a little bit. And the loosey, like sort of not too serious tone of the instrumental, that also kind of feels very similar to the Majin Buu rap, but with the energy of the Don Flamingo rap. It's an amalgamation. It's basically what it is, and I like the way he's decided to approach it here.
Talking shit, now they mama sick, shouldn't cause no arguments. I believe in tough love, my dude better watch his step. He on go, we stop him dead, bitch, don't end up on top of the list. Impact frame, all rocket shit, black hole, now the village ain't populous. You ain't confident, you're very incompetent, without a pot to piss. Stay focused, so your thoughts get pissed away, that's a stream of consciousness. Me and fuck around, find out, synonymous, dead or alive, 2 hands right round, niggas ain't soft. I guess you're my motherfucker would, but you would.
Oh man.
Motherfucker would, but you would. Don't let it get misunderstood.
since we're back in the chorus, we're going to rewind it a little bit. But that was a wicked way for Mix to end that verse. I'm hoping that we haven't heard the last of Mix and Peso. I'm hoping that they get a little bit more, because we're only halfway through this song. Like, normally, once you get like their guests done, it's usually DPS finishing it up and then doing one more course. But that usually happens like, this is almost a 4-minute song. There's plenty of time for them to come back on.
So your thoughts get pissed away, that's a stream of consciousness. Me and fuck around, find out synonymous. Dead or alive, 2 hands right round, niggas eat something. I wish your motherfucker would, wish you would, wish you would, wish your motherfucker would, wish you would, wish you would. Don't let it get misunderstood. Don't let it, don't let it. You would've did it if you could, but you would. See me in the pub, don't try me. See me in the club, don't try me. See me with the buzz, don't try me. You gon' see me with a gun, don't try me. Hey, you would've did it if you could. So I say, I wish a motherfucker would. Bitch, I'm locked in, whoa. Top rope when I drop in, pose. Cruise on when I lock in, they frozen. They jumping and got dance motion. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about next gen. Big body Garp if they wearing, I press them. It's an L, bitch, you playing with dance man. Impact, shake up the seat when I step in. Big ass free. Bitches on bull till they get there and breathe. Talking that pack, going bitch at me. Old man pops for the pop, ain't no props to no hockey. A pocket, my pop was a prop. They talking that top, but I clock it. They got me with eyes and they got it. Forgot for mine is the squabbles. A lot of your track from army to ops and they talking on top of your body like.
The what is it? The ad libs in the background, just like yeah. Woo. It's got me like, I think that's my favorite part of this verse, honestly. Just the way that he decided to throw those in there. They may have been in there earlier, but they're especially noticeable now. I don't know why. Maybe they got turned up on volume or something. But like, if they were there earlier, I didn't notice them that much. Here, they're not just part of the instrumental. They are a centerpiece in the vocal. And I think it's so fun. It feels like DPS is really having a good time here, honestly.
Give a fuck about next gen, big body Garp if they wearing, I press them. It's an L, bitch, you playing with dance man. Impact, shake up the seat when I step in. Big ass free. Bitches on bull till they get there and breathe. Talking that pack, going bitch at me. Old man pops for the pop, ain't no props to no hockey. A pocket, my pop was a prop. They talking that top, but I clock it. They got
It's right here.
I don't want to jump the gun and say it, but I think his brain's on the pavement. Maybe we should think about replacements. You would do it if you could. Let me hit you in the back. I wish a motherfucker would. I got him on the paper. You fucking with the circle, get a halo. I put him in a hole, no gangster. Why they always do what you say, cause I say so. It's simple. Want another day, bro? It's simple. Wanna get KO'd? It's simple. Donnie said that in my life. Do you wanna go back on the same boat? It's simple. Did I tremble? No. When you put in the bed with my tempo, you could have breathed in the air in my tempo. Even if you can stare at my tempo. Do him like tempo. Sure you don't shoot, make sure you don't miss, ho. Who's got it moving like limbo? Get low, got hands to the level, your zip go.
Wow. Okay, DPS. That was intense. There was so much going on there. There was so much going on. Everything about that felt so fun and so fresh and so interesting. And if I'm to be honest, I don't think that like at first, when I first said that I was hoping that they would jump back on, I wasn't expecting Peso Pete or Mix Williams to have another part. I was hoping they would, but I wasn't expecting it. But holy crap, that lyric, that magical set of lyrics at the end, everything that DPS was doing with his vocal play, with his word play, everything about that came together so nicely with this intense, like, passion-fueled performance. I don't think that could have gotten any better. I don't. That was such a fun little song. Not even little, because like I said, this was 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So like, this was a decent sized song. So yeah, ultimately, I feel like it's perfect. I feel like it was perfect the way it was. Everything about this just felt right. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. I don't know what else to say about it. So thank you for joining me. I am Markoppa12, and I will see you in the next video.